So I've always wanted to make a tray for this ute. Hopefully it looks the part and stays up to the test of silly activities. Let's see if we can turn some pieces of metal into what resembles a tray. How hard can it be? So I started off just doing some basic sketching. It was quite easy to make actually the tray that I wanted to build to scale, so that's sort of 1/10 what it should be. Made a bit of a cutting list. So what I'm going to do is just basically lay everything out in the grass, make sure I've got everything I need, making some measurements and cutting things up and hopefully welding stuff together. All the bits too I've got 3mm, so I went 3mm 50 by 50, 3mm 75 by 50, and this big dog over here, it's 3mm 150 by 50. 32 NB medium wall. No idea how thick medium wall is, but it's about that thick. So I've just laid out the basic shape of what it's all going to look like to try and work out my spacing for the little tray supports. Might start welding things together and seeing if I can make a big blue square. The basic sort of shape of what it's going to be. It's actually square somehow too. I don't know how I managed to work that out, but I must have fluked it. Well, that actually fits pretty good. All the angles seem right. Pretty snug at each end. So I've just flipped the tray just onto its side now. I'm going to start welding out these corners down here, and I'll flip it over, weld up this side. Just basically put it on all 4 different angles to get all my welds sorted. Now I'm going to try and work out some tray mounts for underneath it. Then the exciting bit is mocking up the headboard, and then once it's on the ute I can mock up the rest of the tail light sort of section. This is sick. I've got my tray supports, or mounts, whatever you want to call them. They're all cut up and ready to go. Just weld them in place for now. And I'll flip the tray over and start to work on this little tail light section. That'll give me some measurements as well for some sheets and things I need to order later. Cool, so there we go. That back section's all together now, which is kind of sweet. Finish off welding her out.